Hello! Are we live? I wonder. I will have to check. Now. 1 second, everybody. Hey, yo, shadow, heroes rise again. Tolerating everything that's not your friend. Nothing can stop you now. No ghost to bring you down. Nothing left to lose. You win. It's all hail shadow, everybody. Hello, all hail shadow. No. Bow your head low, all hail shadow. Sorry, it's a Halloweeny type of song, I feel like, and Shadow came out this month. Let me make sure I'm truly live. Bow your head low, all hail shadow. Yeah. All hail shadow, heroes rise again. Alright. Hello, Oracle. Hey, everybody. Today we are playing Spooky Black for Halloween. Because it's Halloween, I wanted to get in a Halloweeny gamer vibe, and I always listen to Sonic music to get started. I don't know why, I'm just a little predictable like that. But for Halloween, I'm going as a black player. And as you can see, I even have an impression prepared. Let me try it out. Banish is overpowered. This meta is a little too aggro for me. And what else is there? Those are the two that I thought of. That's my black player impression, everybody. Banish is too good. So we're gonna start off with the zombies, because that's like the most Halloweeny deck I could possibly think of. For those of you catching the VOD, I'll help you out. For hour 1 here, we're gonna be doing Wesker zombies. I was gonna say Black Ouroboros, but it's Bringer of Nightmares. We're gonna be playing Bringer of Nightmares. Then for hour 2, we're gonna be playing Oichi Frenzy. And then because I didn't stream last week, because I wanted to practice more for my black, for this week, I wanted to get better. Why all my cards get nerfed? Which cards? There's only one card that got nerfed. The only card that got nerfed was Oichi and Lilith. Oh, wait, yeah, that's the black player impression. Yes, everybody do your best black player impression, because what is everybody going as for Halloween? I am a black player. I'm gonna blow you away. I'm trying to think, what was the black player's favorite meta? I'm like, I miss Force Seekers? That one wasn't that good for black, I don't think. It was only okay for them. We're probably gonna get bounced here. I miss Tales of Amatsu no Kami. That's what a black player would say. Whatever the first or second Oichi season was, that was a pretty black season. Oh, we actually did get... Interesting. I wonder what they sent it over. I didn't see it. Oh no! Okay, wait. Thankfully we drew the out. Uro hasn't been around for a minute. As much as Uro is like classic nastiness, I haven't seen it for a second. Okay, not the strongest vial. I should have cycled maybe. I should have maybe played a little differently. Just getting warmed up, of course. But let's see if we can still win this. This is probably not a favored matchup at all, because we are going to be struggling to get actual revenge units in the revenge zone. Gonna turn my shit down a little. Turn it down a little bit. But I want to be able to hear the music a little more. I usually can't hear the music. Okay. And I'm gonna blow you away. That's pretty annoying. I don't have anything to grab with my bringer right now. Well, darn. Oh, come on, man. At least they're bouncing the top one, so I can get a revenge unit now. Oh well, we lost. Not the best start, but I know this deck is strong and I've been practicing it a little bit. So I think I'm ready. I think I can do well. We just ran into possibly our worst matchup. Bounce. Machine bounce is not very fair for us. And they hit the optimal jury. Jury's not the worst thing in the world for us, but they hit the optimal jury. Turn 1 jury on our turn 1 Guardian's pretty hard to deal with. Ooh, Dark Destruction. Okay. Sometimes you start the stream with that double L. But maybe we won't. Let's see. We'll keep, I guess. They've got the scarier Wesker than us. The one that looks at you. Been kicking my ass the last couple days, so I haven't been able to put up another video. Dude, I hadn't left a comment yet because I couldn't quite think of what to say, but I enjoyed those videos. I was somewhat inspired by the Raging Demon to play some Raging Demon tonight. There was some quality matches. There was some sick aggro plays with the Rudras. I just couldn't think of what to make my comment because it was a long video. But I did. Everybody, shouts out to Oracle. Oh my gosh, we have a fellow content creator in chat. That's kind of exciting to me. Because I make TEPPEN stuff because I'm a huge TEPPEN fan and I want to watch TEPPEN stuff. But nobody else really makes it except the Japanese players. Alright, let's get a nice big vial here. My one constructive criticism, Oracle, because I didn't want to leave that as my comment. I didn't want to leave my constructive criticism when I mostly really enjoyed the video. I would lower the game audio a little bit because it's sometimes hard to hear you when you're just like zoned in. And I wouldn't change like your commentary or anything. I think the commentary is great. But I would just lower the audio a little bit so I can hear when you're focusing and when you say stuff about like what your plays are. Sometimes it was hard to hear. But everybody, check out Oracle's TEPPEN Play Sessions series. I want to support my fellow English community. Oof, this is gonna stink. That was stanky. I even watched part of the first one that didn't have commentary. The one that was Blazing Wall. I thought there were some pretty big plays that were. You made the archetype look strong without the stuff that everybody had been relying on before. It still looked like Big Red, even though it wasn't really built the same way as the Big Red. We know of the past couple seasons. Well, it's mostly good. I just prefer... it's honestly my preference. Like, there were just a couple parts where I couldn't hear you. For the most part, it was, like, very solid, and I enjoyed the video a lot, is my main takeaway. And I'm very excited to be able to watch TEPPEN content, so I can't wait for more. Okay. Is this the 2200 Dark Destruction player still? I got all distracted, or is this the next person we fought? I thought about dropping X and that would have been terrible because he would have died on block. I guess we delete the Oichi because it's just the most convenient thing to do. And then this is a nice... kind of annoying. I was excited for my Droid Clay to get that 2 kills. Yeah, because Oracle, the other thing was that I tend to watch the stuff. I was watching it somewhat in the background while playing. I rewatched a lot of the video because I didn't catch all of it the first time. Because I was watching it somewhat in the background. So that's just something to consider. Some people watch content in the background, and it was a little hard to hear at points. Oh, darn it. You're joking. I didn't realize it had the funky man effect. Alright, let's just drop this. Okay, whatever. They're not getting a destroy on anything. We need to develop our hero already a little bit. Okay, let's get that out of here. No! That was our one shot. Well, I guess we could drop our own. Oh well. I'm excited for the TEPPEN community to grow and feel a little larger. Because I know it's not just me playing the game out here, so it feels a little weird that I'm the only one locked in. Although Tisu shows up once in a while, but I feel like his passions lie elsewhere in general. While I know a ton of us out here are super passionate primarily about TEPPEN, and it doesn't show in the amount of content out there. There's more passion than there is just shown by my own channel. Kind of goes without saying. So I'm excited to see that. Keeping this hand because of Sigma, but this should also come in clutch. I don't know what we're up against. Kikosho? What does that do? Let's see, Kikosho gives all units shields. Never knew that. Just kidding. Really? With an attack of 4 or more. Darn. Well, we'll just go for the destroy. Random destroy. 1 in 3, what do we get? Let's just play risky. Let's just play risky and get rewarded. Get it twisted. Wow, what were they doing with that? Were they really trying to do that before my hero art and then didn't react to the hero art? Is that what just happened? Or are they trying to save the cat from Droid Claire? That was really weird. Hey, the cat still dies. Okay. We're going to develop our Gordianto. Gordianto.
I can't lose this.
Not bad, I guess. I should be more concerned because they probably have Master Plan online now.
I can't lose this.
Ceiling Gordian, I don't necessarily mind that because I'm going to get a ton of MP out of that. Suck. Sorry. Let's play this down to skills now. I guess I'm just like tired of seeing it on the board here. Okay. Nero? I feel like I saw a list a while ago with Nero that was really interesting. I feel like it was a Kame-san list, but this is not quite what I'm thinking of. On whomst? Only at 3. Okay, I'm not scared at all.
Here's a little gift.
Dude, I'm excited for the next TEPPEN play sessions. They're fun to watch for me. If nothing else, I find them very enjoyable so far. Alright, this is great. They have used 2 of their Master's Killer plans for very little benefit.
Now you know what real kung fu looks like.
Nasty. That's what we get. We get rewarded hugely for playing patient. Took a little damage, but it was worth it to get to where we are now. Maybe not the best play to put the pressure on like that, but what's a Kiko player going to do about it? Ooh. That's pretty scary. I don't want to gamble on Madcap going to the right unit. That's crazy. That was a crazy play. You're super wrong for doing that. You should have used it on Princess so you can shuffle her back, man. What's happening? Why aren't they playing a unit down? Holy heck!
Here's a little gift.
Recently got to 1900 today. Dude, I love seeing the struggles. And dude, don't forget that the reset is tonight. So if you were planning to play this meta, gotta be tonight, not tomorrow. But also, maybe it's better to wait for tomorrow night. Plan to make a video tomorrow, so I'm excited to see the climb then. If it's gonna be a day one climb, I'm excited for that. I'm excited to see a little bit of rep of how the meta is. Greeting from Mexico. What's up, Frogna? Yeah, happy. I was gonna say Dia de los Muertos, but that's not today. Happy Halloween. Yay! I love seeing the worldwide crew. That was a high energy greeting and I liked it.
You will rue the day you defied me. I'll give you 5 minutes. Make them.
Showed up right when we got a W, and now we're into the mirror. I guess everybody else is feeling the spooky vibes too. We're playing a couple of black players in a row here. Can we take this hand? I think we can just barely take this hand. I probably shouldn't. When is Dia de los Muertos? Let me see. It's the day after. It's on November 1st. Alright, we'll just develop our good man. Yeah, see, there's not a lot of counters to that. That's really good. I love that I even made an accidental helpful comment. Wait until reset, or you will not... or you will play the previous season. It goes both ways. You get one, I get one. Ooh, and we got the better one. Of course, getting this guy revenged is great, but I always favor a 2-for-1. I wanted the other 2-for-1. Well, let's see. We could hold it for this. I wasn't counting. Do I have a multiple revenge units? I should have played them in the other order. I'm pretty sure we do. Yeah, I was gonna say let's wait for that. Okay. I almost wanted to drop this guy.
A little gift.
I just like interaction, you know. Just make him squirm a little bit. I am the one in control of the match, sir. Ooh. Okay, so when that guy dies, it's the one we get. Ah, darn. Heck.
A little gift.
Do I just do it back to them? I guess so. There's not a lot of interaction for it on block. Alright. That was so lucky. Very, very lucky. And to deal with this, we can just use 2 of these. That's not too bad. Oh, and we can use Princess as well. Maybe it's better to just use the second one of my men, though. Really? Who plays that anymore? Very oh, well, I guess we trade with it easy, so it's not even... See, that's what I'm talking about. Not even that good, bro. And... couldn't think of how I wanted to trade with it. Because I didn't have the MP to go for this in the lanes I wanted to. I have no flippin' choice. We dealt with one of their fancy units, and we have Princess at the ready to deal with the other one. That was a rough play, though. Oh, they're invading WoW. That is game over. I also thought Balrog stopped being played. Especially in Bringer. This guy's just... I should have checked rank. I think he's lower rank, maybe. I don't think it's like the strongest card right now. But it's a good card to catch people off guard, and I was not expecting it at all. Oh, and I used Princess too early. I needed to... I like got distracted. I was like, there's only one way to deal with this. It's really with Princess. And with Weil, it was game over. That was a bummer. Oh no, they were really high rank. No reason to hate at all. Oracle's giving me confirmation bias and making me hate when I shouldn't. Alright. We gotta be good like them. But I'm not gonna play Balrog to do it. Ah! Hans, run! I wonder if they know. Does he know? Okay, we'll keep this hand and we'll try to Veil later. That's the plan. Again, Shadowblade? Okay, wait, this guy always posts about what his deck is in Discord. I know what he's playing. He's playing 4s. That shows what a lurker I am. Oh yeah, we'll play when we get to either hour 2 or 3. We'll play Nerg. Because Nerg I have built the current version of Frenzy, and I'm really excited for the new version of Frenzy that will make him stronger. I think that Nerg is definitely the best card to take advantage of the new Bartholomew, whatever that dude's name. It was the dude holding the gun at the camera. Pointing the gun at the camera while holding the camera. Interesting, very interesting. I said we were gonna wait to do this, and then now we're not. Oh well. I need the value now.
Naughty, naughty.
Okay, this is a super quirked up deck. The quirk levels are supremely high. Yeah, that tracks. Okay. Perfect, 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 perfect. Gotta slow down a little bit at certain points in the match. There are ways in which we get punished for our actions. I think you probably still got a lot of momentum. I would love to see some growth, Nerd. Okay. I haven't... What I have is just the current Frenzy list. Ooh, we're about to take it. I wonder if they're gonna show up in chat and say GG when they beat me.
Here's a little gift.
It's been a while since that's happened. I don't get them very often. Okay, we're gonna block with this. Boom. Okay. We're still alive. We haven't lost yet. Now I have to play this dude out of our pocket that doesn't get revenge. That's kind of terrible. Dude, I would love to play some Nerg later. I would be absolutely interested. Because that deck sounds like a Monster Mash. Which is exactly what we should play. Let's go. Alright. Back in this. Back in this.
A little gift.
I might want to play another Destroyer. Maybe another Wrestler and Manager.
Naughty, naughty.
Zam. That cards are mega cracked. But thankfully we had the special boy. The special girl. The special thingy happened. Droid Claire saved us. Thank you, Droid Claire. That was so clutch. Damn it.
Where do you think you'll go?
Oh, dang. This is kind of real. Okay, no choice but to play our best units down. Oh my god.
A little gift.
Trying my best out here, playing my spooky decks. Alright. Getting something in there. Finally getting some value, getting some momentum. We've survived multiple juries. We should be through the worst of it. Unfortunately, she has one too much MP to trade, HP to trade with Akechi. Easily we can trade with this. This is kind of... I'm already not impressed. That was super mid. That's the worst card in the deck.
Here's a little gift.
Cards get balanced basically every month at this point. It's kind of how it feels like. Yeah, they get balanced every month. Sometimes every other month. The meta right now is most people agree that Choral Orchestra and Devil Breaker for green are the strongest decks. Okay, they are sinking MP into the advantage that they have. We are very able to catch up now. Although they're going to kill our Oichis. Oichi will die on this hero art, I assume. No.
Don't disappoint me now.
Okay, they're going for big plays. I wish like crack cards are easier to distinguish from bare basics. Like the good card? You wish it was easier to tell which cards are good? I think it's... The easiest place to start is just to... Okay, let's go back. The easiest place to start is just to build from a single pack is probably the easiest place to start. If you just open the newest pack and play all the cards from a single color, that will tend to be a pretty coherent strategy.
Here's a little gift.
Two-color decks are viable. One of the best decks in the game is two-color Choral Orchestra at the moment. It's like top 5. It's not top 1 or anything, but it is very strong. Okay, let's see what we can do to get out of this. Two-color is very viable, and three-color, for the first time in TEPPEN's history, was recently a top deck, but is about to be removed from the game, sadly. Because it was not most people's favorite thing. Yes, we win! What a clutch match! The surrender. Come on, you gotta play it out on stream. If you're on stream, you gotta play it out. GG! Really made me sweat for it. They were actually pretty high rank with that. That was a super cool deck. I actually loved that. That was an awesome matchup. I hated on it the first time. I hated on Twins the first time, but the second time it was pretty sick. The second time with whatever, a Moment Madam. The second time they did the Twins with the Moment Madam, I was pretty scared. But I wouldn't play 3. 3 seems like the first one really set them back. Seems like a very inconsistent card to me. Even though the deck is built around maximizing it, it's like... doesn't seem like the strongest thing. Well, the rest of the deck was built super tight. It's a super strong deck, honestly. I just would almost run a single twins, even. Can I run this? But yeah, the strongest 2-color deck right now is the 2-color human life gain stall that also uses Jury, as well as there was one other purple card. Jury basically gives it universal options. It doesn't have many bad matchups. It does have 1 or 2 bad matchups, like Devil Breaker is a deck it really struggles against. And it blew up in popularity last week. I think it's not as popular now because people have realized it has weaknesses, but it's still very popular. That's gonna wipe our board. That's pretty awesome. It didn't wipe our board. The card is so bad. I wasn't even like mad about it because we were gonna get all our revenge set up. They gotta spend another MP. They gotta use another Explore. Alright, we gotta play down our 1 attack little man. It's not very good at the moment. I don't want to play the second one as 1 attack. But I don't really have a choice, do I? Because I can't play this yet. Eh? No Muzak, no life. What's the best attack buff card? It would depend on the color, I guess. I would say that it's got to be in green. It would be Hero Sword. But if you mean in standard, I'm not sure. The all-time best, though, I would say is Hero Sword. Battle Chip Hero Sword is the best attack buff of all time. +5/+5 to a single unit for 2 MP. It had the downside of giving you 100% minus... It slowed down your MP speed by half. But the +5/+5 was completely game-winning in literally every situation for green. It was the most powerful card while it was around. Completely over-centralizing. Made green so much stronger than it needed to be. Like, green right now is still one of the strongest colors, and having Hero Sword just as a 1 card end the game for anything I have on board was so unfair. It is the best of all time, in my opinion. Oh, and the best right now, yeah, you mentioned growth. The best right now would be Master's Killer Plan for green. Green is by far the best. I'm just going to cycle this. I probably shouldn't have, but... Yep, growth is only when a unit is played onto field. It does not count the MP spent on action, so you have to play a unit onto the field. But you can ascend a unit, so that's how you get your options. But growth tends to be a little difficult to play because of that. It requires a little bit of planning. It's not the easiest deck in the world. Alright. Big plays. Big plays. Absolutely mad. I should have waited until they... Do any colors even have MP haste? Like, do they have ramp? Green is the color that has ramp. You're talking about all the reasons I love green. That green is the strongest and best and my favorite. A couple other purple technically also has MP ramp, but it's not very good in their color. Yeah, that was a bad plan. I was thinking of how I wanted to play out of this, but that wasn't the right way to do it. We got a ton of value though. Ton of momentum. Ooh, did it go to top? That's pretty sick. That was pretty heads up. And then we will just block out in this lane.
a little gift.
There's no point resisting. Just accept it.
Sounds slivery, like the slivers. I don't know anything about magic, honestly. All I know about magic comes from like Ristic Studies videos when I'm bored, and I'm like, I should learn about the history of card games because I love them so much. I should learn about why magic cards are good. I don't know why that happens, but sometimes it's like, you just gotta watch the latest Ristic Studies. There's such high quality content, honestly. So well made. So informative. So, bingeable.
Here's a little gift.
Yeah, and right now the green just has options. It's not always a strong, I mean, very stally, like stall tactics. Silvery. Sorry, I have a reputation for misreading chat. In my own mind, chat never calls me out on it, but I have a bit of a reputation for it, I would say. And we got a dub. That was a hard one. That was not easy. Or was it easy? I got distracted. One of the current best green decks, arguably the current best green, well, the second best green deck, is a stall deck. And the other best green deck is a turn 1 aggro, kill you off of any interaction deck. So it runs both sides of the spectrum. And green does happen to be what most people would agree is the strongest color at the moment. So there's a lot to talk about with why. Because it can do two things very well. Two very different things. And then next season, green's going to even get better at playing mid-range, because we're going to get Emergency Aid buffed to 2 MP. I'm going to be playing that in Big Green, I think. Should be a lot of fun. For me. What are we up against? What is this place? Well, that's kind of nasty. At least they didn't... Okay, they did Lucius, but not immediately. The big bun? Okay, that gives it so much life. That gives it more life than we can kill with Princess. That's terrible.
Here's a little gift.
My handle is pronounced as D-Zooge. Like judge. Is that like Afrikaans or something? That's so cool. Very interesting.
Throw down your weapons and surrender.
I'm struggling to see how we get out of this easily. Obviously we go for this soon. I guess we just go for it immediately, I mean. I'm a little scared to wait any longer. He's only gonna be a 4/7. Whatever. He's powerful enough. Fumbled the Chun. So easy to do. Unless he just intended to go for Chun on board as like a basic, like without her effects, just as a French vanilla, you know. Wow, that is what he intended to go for. I don't know if that was worth it. It's interesting though. It made me think. It made me go, what is going on? Alright. I'm feeling good about having that in pocket. We'll give them another bun. The first bun was so dangerous though.
Systems fully charged.
Shouldn't play that card. It's not very good. I would probably drop it if I were to keep playing the deck. I know I put it in my list that some people have copied, but I would probably drop Ed Honda. And I mostly say, whoa, they're playing some spicy tech here. Alright, how do we get out of this? Do we just play the I was about to say the judge. who is a card. The judge from Ace Attorney is a card.
So much power.
Oh no! Didn't respect it. Oh, okay, wow. No, they messed up. Big time.
Throw down your weapons and surrender.
Cannot take damage from spells. I wouldn't say there's anything permanent like that, but currently, we're going to talk about, like, I guess Veil kind of does it, limitedly. There are cards that say effect damage becomes 1. A good example is the current big green Zangief card. And in red, there is Batsu also has that effect.
Time to repair.
So there's damage becomes 1 effects. But we don't have many full-on floodgates. And there is protection from destroy. That would be indestructible, but it's not common. It's very uncommon. Okay, I am breathing a sigh of relief at them using Master's Killer Plan. That card is so scary. The fact that they were playing the build to go for that, I'm relieved that they didn't get to go for it.
A little gift.
Yeah, there's indestructible. Yeah, that's the most famous one. That card used to be super popular. Everybody loves that card. And there are cards that temporarily become immune to damage.
So much power.
Okay, wait a second. I need to get Vile off the board. Big problem. Oh, okay, wow, that was great. And they didn't pull any units. They're out of big units. We're so lucky.
Systems fully charged. All right.
Oh my gosh, this deck is crazy. No, that Oro is awesome.
Here's a little.
This person is playing all types of cards. I guess I kind of get it. It's to get the growth for the... I would just play the RTJ though, right? Thank you, Hittite. Big plays from Hittite Hatode. It's actually like the Hittite Hot Aid or something. Ibuki from Schoolyard Royale is a fun one. Don't talk to me, Beeline. Oh wait, I thought you were talking about Juri from Schoolyard Royale. Because that's my least favorite card. I thought you were just trolling me. Ibuki's awesome. Ibuki's a super cool card. I thought you were talking about the life gain. And sorry, that was a rude response to me. I was just like, please don't talk about my least favorite card. I thought you were trolling. How does Palico's Shield hero art work again? It reduces all damage of 3 or less to 1, and they added, it temporarily reduces all damage by 1. So if it does 1 damage, it will actually do 0 damage, and if something does 4 damage, it will do 1 damage. For 10 seconds, then it goes back to its normal stats. Okay, that was a super strange green deck. That was a super strange matchup there. How long have we been? We've finally hit our stride with revenge. I like it. We struggled a bit at the start, but we did get our revenge, you know? It's the revenge of the revenge. And does that mean I should talk about any of my rambles I want to talk about? I watched, well, I wanted to talk about Shadow, because I played Shadow, but just today I was watching the new Dragon Ball show, and I don't like it very much. They turn them into kids, and that's fine. But the whole premise being around that felt so dumb. Like, the first episode starts with them... It introduces the new villain. I tried making Ascending work. Ooh, we're gonna play Ascend later. We are gonna play Ascend tonight. Okay, let me focus up. I'll talk about Dragon Ball Daima in a little bit, maybe. Or maybe I won't, because it's not worth me complaining about. Tried making Ascend work, but would be better if there was more cards with good damage effects. Ascend is not easy to make work at the moment, but I think it's possible to make it work. By just leaning into the hero art only. The only thing that you really care about is your hero art.
A little gift.
Okay, can we deal with Princess before she goes off? Yes, actually, they played this lane really weird. Holy crack. Oh no. That's okay, go for that. I don't care. I'm sweating. But the Dragon Ball show, it started out with them like watching Dragon Ball. This is my favorite part of the entire 3-episode run so far, was it starts with them like watching the Boo arc, and they're like, this like villain is like, he has like a magical space TV. Weird play. Does he think it goes off? Does he think it can level up again? Oh no! He did have a plan for me. Whoa, that was sick. This person went off. They didn't have any more, you know, special sauce though, thankfully. But the villain was like watching Dragon Ball, and he would like scroll through different parts, and he would be like, wow, look at how strong they are. And then like they were watching the Boo saga and reacting to it, and I was like, this is kind of interesting. This is like, you know, I relate to this. The entire point being that they come to the conclusion that they want to turn Goku into kids was like really weird. Like, Goku's really strong, he's like, I can't kill him, so I'll wish him into a child. And it's like, man, this show could have been about anything. Does playing on curve tend to be strategically better, or does playing spells tend to overcome opponents easier? I would say TEPPEN is a very reactive game, where there's kind of an element of playing footsies involved. I took a very, very bad hand because I was reading that comment and thinking about other things. Let's just play this down like this. I should have waited, because then it would have gone to Hitaide. Hitaide, Hataide. Most decks would prefer not to play on a curve, and would play rather slow, like you've seen us... Well, actually, we kinda... No, it's okay. I was also distracted by talking about Dragon Ball, so you were actually making me focus more than I was. Alright, I'm kind of already scared. I used to think that was a bad play, but it's actually a pretty nice play. Oh, they're gonna steal one of our cards. Let's get Princess out of here.
Nothingness is coming.
Alright, they got some big cards in hand, but we will just hold on Daigo. And I wonder what they got the MP effect to. I don't like the 3s, but I can recognize that it's going to be cracked for this person. Zombie. How do they have room for all this? Genuinely, how do you have room for all these? Cool. That's fun. Really like that. Okay. Yeah, that wasn't very good. 5. No, she has an awkward style line to deal with. When I play her, I'm always like, oh, this die's so easy, but kind of has an awkward style line to deal with. Okay, that's the card that got the buff. We're only at 6 here. Gonna kill it like this. Give them plenty of time to react. Oh no! Oh no, why aren't they reacting? Okay, we'll go like this.
Here's a little gift.
The only interesting thing in the new Dragon Ball show has been that there's been a bunch of unnecessary retcons. Like everybody knows, or if you watch Super, then you know that they retconned the Potaras to be like a different effect. Like they're not permanent anymore, and they made it so Boo never unfused them. It was just a coincidence that Boo happened to unfuse them. And then Dragon Ball Daima, for some reason, decides to re-retcon that back to how it was. They were like, oh yeah, Boo has a gas that undoes Potaros and can even undo God Potara fusion. And it's like, why did they... What was even the possible reason for you to put this in the show?
A little gift.
Why must we change things so much? Curious that Crush is a pretty rare passive. It's because it's game-breaking. And the few times they've designed cards with Crush has been a mistake. Alright, we've got our power level up and we can finally do things to people. The other retcon was like, Shenron can give 3 wishes now, which I don't think he ever did. That was Purunga's thing. But he's like, yeah, I give 3 wishes to the people who regularly use me. It's just a little bonus, little friend bonus. And it's like, what? That's stupid. I guess that's cute that Shenron is friends with them. One would think Decimor Combo to be pretty reliably strong too, yeah. Combo is one of the absolute strongest. Combo, I would say, I would disagree with Oracle. Combo is probably one of the most broken that they've ever had and could imagine having. Combo's a rarity in itself because it's so good. They don't want to give that many units. Yes! Yeah, exactly. Now they're just making it like random. They're just like changing things for no reason. Which is very Dragon Ball, admittedly. Dragon Ball is all about changing things for no reason. Like, that's the whole reason that the Dragon Balls exist. It's just to change the roles of the universe for the sake of the current arc. I don't know. I would say Combo is one of the strongest. Yeah, see, Charlie's good because he has... Charlie gets pretty scary because of his combo.
You will rue the day you defied me.
I have no other choice.
Dude, the Teppen art is so good. Teppen and the way the cards interacting makes me happy. Like, the nature of playing the cards and having them move around and just the stories that the cards tell is very... And sometimes people will chime in and chat. Fia, aka Lethargist, is the one who's the best about it, who will be like, dude, it's the hobo fight is happening between the... Or he'll just say something really... People will just occasionally make connections with the cards, and the cards are just so fun. That's just me having a strong connection to these characters at this point, but I do love them so. Alright, this is a pretty... Should I... I want one more vial unit. That was really greedy, but I want one more. Oh, really? Oh my gosh, that was not the right unit. Okay, they are getting one last run with this deck before it's nerfed. And I personally, very sad to see this deck nerfed. Oh no, I didn't have any revenge units, what was I thinking? Embarrassing. What the?
Colonel?
I guess they were trying to go for lethal.
A little gift.
Really? Interesting. I thought they would have done that in the bottom lane. Just in time.
Okay, I'll do it.
Darn, we lost. I don't have a way to deal with that in time.
Nothing but a fluke. Next time, worm, you'll pay.
I pronounced it Colonel, not Colonel. It might be a regional thing, but I believe the card, that's one of the most stupidly bad. I was about to swear. I was about to swear at my hatred of English. English is a bad language. Do people pronounce it colonel? I think it's colonel.
Learn your flex. Feel the wrath of my fist.
But that's also a word that you would never pronounce correctly if you've never heard it read. If you've only read it, you would always pronounce it wrong. We hate our language. It's not a very good one. It's not designed with use of people in mind. So I guess it's not like it's just a crazy, crazy language. Old English used to sound Frenchish. I love Shakespeare. I love being like, my heart has been cleft in twain. Oh, hark, my dear, Gertrude, don't kill yourself in the river. Wait, who kills herself in the river? Not Gertrude. It's a really beautiful name that you shouldn't name your daughter. I don't remember who kills herself in the river. Quiet, you egg! Thank you, Beeline. Exactly, that's my favorite one. It's been a while since I read Shakespeare, but it's some funny stuff. Yeah, Old English takes a lot of effort. But whenever you read it and you understand it, you're like, wow, that's why modern words are like that. Language is kind of cool. Like, I'm hating on English because it's so hard to understand. But, like, it's how I'm speaking to you guys. That's kind of kick-ass. Alright, how do I deal with this? What do I do here? What's even happening, really? Well, I wanted it to kill the other one. I just didn't. I needed to block in the other lane. I played myself.
Here's a little gift.
I used to go to Ren fairs when I was in school. I was part of the Ren fair. I was a Ren fair kid. It was really fun, actually. I want to wait for them to use Hero Art. Before I drop IFC. Oh well, I won't do it.
Here's a little gift.
Let's just get aggressive. Make some plays, make things happen. Make them sweat. There's your one in, please, Steve. Agility is a strong keyword, but I would say that is the unit-dependent keyword, because sometimes it's... Alright, now I gotta focus for a second. Agility is, on some units, the absolute greatest keyword in the game, but sometimes it's just fine. Usually it's very scary though, because it puts a greater clock on you, and it's basically the same as combo. I think that this deck is a great example of how Rush can be very powerful. I'm not the best at using it, but especially like there's a great card right now with Rush. Chun-Li with that Rush combo. Super scary. But my favorite Ren Fair show was the two-man Romeo and Juliet, where you would just do all the parts as two people, and then you would gay kiss. Because there's a lot of kissing in Romeo and Juliet, and back in the day, it was always played by men, so you had to gay kiss.
Here's a little gift.
What's your opinion on gimmick units with slow passives? Steam Tams. Or ones that deals increased counter damage. Oh, I don't necessarily like the increased counter damage cards. Those are really slow. I like cards that are like a little. Obviously, a card with guaranteed value is what you should is the best. The more guaranteed the value, the better.
A little gift.
Like Revenge is always going to go off because it's a death effect. Death effects are always going to go off. Growth is pretty consistent, but it's not the most kissy under the tree. Yes. That was why I was a Ren kid, was because it was gay. It was gay to be a Ren kid. Yeah, this big man is here. What made them? They sacked themselves.
Seems you weren't worthy after all.
I could have, but they were more than willing to do it themselves. I'll be looking for those though. Okay, we're gonna. Oh wait, it's time to switch. It's time to switch decks. We're gonna do. Is reviving allies from graveyard reliable in Revenge decks? Revenge isn't very good at putting cards in the graveyard, so I would say no. We were supposed to switch decks, and then we would have avoided this repeat of earlier. Let's see. Let's try the run. Let's run the run back. The one earlier was insanely close against Akhan's run. So let's see if we can do it a second time. Maybe have it be a little less close. There aren't really very many revival from graveyard at the moment decks right now. That is Ouroboros, and it's very popular in the past, but at the moment, in the current standard rotation, they haven't really printed anything. No, a unit that activates Revenge goes back to the deck, so they do not end up in the graveyard.
Playing rough, you devil.
That's why it's not very good to revive them. Or not reliable, really. Decimate. Good. We're in this, in that case. Single decimate, and I feel like we're in this. Okay. Now I'm worried. That is a very scary card. Yeah, but there's a problem there because Revenge actually used to work an infinite number of times if revived, but they nerfed the mechanic because it was too powerful. Oh, we lose. To hell with this. Okay, we'll still try. I just need a lot of MP and to get lucky.
Don't disappoint me now.
Rude. I should be playing Forbidden whatever dance. What I was gonna say was, Revenge used to work an infinite number of times, and they nerfed it to only work a single time. Oh, you're kidding me, that's fucked up. Kind of rude to stream snipe just to get the run back, but whatever. Alright, we're moving on to the next deck. Jury is my least favorite card. I guess it was a good game, but I hate Jury so much. I mean, I hate the old Jury. I don't hate the new Jury. I don't care about the new Jury. The new Jury is fine. The play with the new Jury was nice, but the play with the old Jury was the life gain Jury fills me with ire.
It's been my destiny.
It clefts my heart in twain. Alright, we'll start with this because it's got a 4/5. Sorry, yeah, I meant to answer the Revenge question. A Revenge unit, when revived, will have its original stat line, and it is unable to be revenged a second time. This did not used to be the case in the early days of the game, and it was the strongest deck of a certain season. It was like the second or third season of the game. Where Revenge was way too good because they didn't properly lock it out of doing the things that they it did unforeseen things. It would be pretty interesting if we had Infinite Revenge still, but sadly we do not.
You're finished. Give up already.
Nice try. You're not Daigo Umehara. I wonder who the best Teppen player of all time at reactions is. Unfortunately, it would have to be a Japanese player, because if it was an English player, I would give it to Harambe Bay. But he's not allowed to play at his full potential because of the nature of connection. Unfortunately not. That was an early day, a balance from the early days that we still feel the ramifications of.
Now we're talking.
Generally for the better, I think, but one that we could probably have reverted and still see some things. Ping pongs? What do you mean by that?
I can't let it here.
Is that a card game term? Ping pongs? I'm not familiar.
You're finished. Give up already.
Oh, the Japanese are good at ping pongs. That's funny. I wonder. I think they're okay at them. Kind of wanted to cycle that. I kind of should have. I was thinking about if it was good though, because it's generally bad. Get the 1+1/+1 in hand. Not really worth it. What is this? Okay. Now I'll go for the +1/+1 in hand. It does reward quick reactions.
Just accept your fate.
I never thought of ping pong as a quick reaction thing. I guess so. My only exposure to ping pong is that really bad movie from the 2000s, Balls of Fury. That's my only exposure. That movie was really, really horrible. Not funny, pretty offensive.
Now we're talking.
Kind of like the classic product of its time. Alright, let's do the funny and put an IFZ back. I always go for the do the funny.
All preparations complete.
Let's put a lot of IFZs in deck. Get scared. You can't play through all of these IFZs. Hopefully I can discount a couple of them. Okay. I wonder how quickly we will draw into them.
No, I can't. I can't let it end here.
Alright. Already you can see this deck is not quite as strong as the last deck we played. But of course we haven't drawn into Steven, and that's really what we need. Lock, unfortunately, is not worth it. It was an older deck that was nerfed really hard.
Now we're talking. There's no point in this.
That deck used to be great, and is no longer viable. Because it was... I think if it was not nerfed, it would still be the strongest card in the game. I mean, the strongest deck in the game. Arguably in the game's history. Was the TB8 lock cards. And I really think they would still be completely broken.
No, I can't. I can't let it end.
They just had more, faster, intensive interactions.
Looks like my tactics are having the desired effect.
I agree that generally it's better to save them for those, but I think Darlene is a very underrated powerful target for our effects. And I didn't get manager. I didn't draw manager a single time. Until now, which is why I'm saving it for him, but I don't think we misused our hero art necessarily. Darlene is a good card. People hate on her, but I think... Wait, no, not Karine, but Karen, like a Karen. Darn. We're gonna lose to that big Ryu. I don't think we can... Okay, we're still in this, actually. No! Darn! A Karen card? Is that like a specific character, or do you just mean the concept of a Karen?
No, I can't. I can't let it end here.
But the zombie gave me another IFZ! Darlene, I stand by. The IFZ play is always questionable. Giving yourself another Infinite Fear zombie is always questionable, but it's really fun to do. I used it for the extra copy of the zombie, not for the 1 MP. The 1 MP was just for the funny. I was doing it for the extra zombies. Karen from Street Fighter? It seems like he doesn't mean Karen from Street Fighter.
I'll give you 5 minutes.
I'm not familiar with a Karen spelt with an E. I'm familiar with Karen spelt with an I. Who we lost to earlier. Wait, no, we lost to Cammy. Karen's not in the game right now. Is there a Karen legendary? No. Not at the moment, not in standard. It would be nice to get a new one. She's always really fun. She seals, always. There's like a pattern where certain TEPPEN characters that appear multiple times will always have like the same type of effect. And Karen is a great example where she always seals, she's always got agility. Yeah! This is suddenly a good hand when it wasn't gonna be. Okay, we're gonna wait. You know, the Karens of the world, that is what you mean. I don't know if... Let me think, who would I be specific... There's this guy. I guess Darlene Fleischermacher kind of is close to that. But I don't know if she let me think. They really just used that? That wasn't very good. Well, now they got me thinking. I'll just go with this. And I kind of want to go for another one. Miss Oldbag, thank you, chat. Oh wait, thank you, chat. You figured it out. She's also like a hardened war veteran, practically. She's like the most important character in all of Ace Attorney. She may be a Karen, but she's also pretty based. Like, she loves tokusatsu. I mean, that is what it's called, right? Toku? Toku something? Tokusatsu, I believe. And she's very passionate. She's a passionate woman, you guys. You gotta love a passionate lady. I don't know what I'm talking about. I just think Wendy Oldbag's pretty funny. I like in the third game when she gets her little laser and she's like... Tick, 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 tick. Yes. I love Wendy. Like, I always read all of her dialogue, and I'm not mashing through the scenes when she shows up. Okay, we're gonna use this out of necessity, and then I think we will ascend JP. Or we could just go... Oh, I didn't want to go for that. Is that who I think it is? Yes, it is Oichi Hour. You know it's Halloween vibes, baby. I don't know if you caught it earlier, but I'm going as... Why is that Oichi so strong? I don't know if you were here earlier, Axel, but for Halloween I'm going as a black player. And I did an impression of a black player. I was like, Banish is too strong. That's my impression of a black player. This meta is a little too aggro. I could use a couple more destroys this season. That's my impression of a black player. I'm just going all spooky, I'm evil. Black players are also very evil and they love it. So that would be my other impression of a black player, would be going, ooh, spooky. I was thinking too hard. We'll get another opportunity to go for Hero Art later. This one is Unrevenged. I think we're not in a bad spot at all. No worries, Axel. You came when we started getting to Oichi. We're gonna do Oichi for an hour here. So, and then we're gonna switch to, if you sent me, the last hour, I'm planning to do a little bit of Raging Demon, but also just whatever comes our way. So if you sent in like some spicy, if you sent in your double Tiffany deck, I would absolutely check it out.
I mustn't die here.
You mean the Marcellus card? Oh wait, Juju, we're fighting against Juju. We don't have Juju in our deck.
Complete.
With this, I can fight.
Juju's still pretty broken this season. Definitely a card to beware. Yeah, but we're gonna stream a little longer this time because I didn't stream a last season. So we did an hour of Revenge. Now we're gonna do an hour of Orichi. Let me make sure my battery's not running low. Yes, we have 69% battery. Just according to plan. I don't know what I mean. But we're gonna do Orichi and just generally, we might do a little bit of Nergigante version, but I should pull up my list. I just started playing without showing the list. I should definitely show the list. Because I really like my Frenzy list. I really like this deck. And we already got a big win with it. Yeah, of course I'll keep this hand. It's 4, 5, 6. Alright. Let us see. So earlier I talked about how I didn't really like Dragon Ball Daima, because there hasn't been really anything interesting that happened in it. It's just like they sat down and it's like, for the moments that almost got me were when it was like actually similar to Dragon Ball, when the guy invaded Earth and was about to start invading. I was like, oh, this is actually going to be interesting. And then it wasn't about that at all. He just like does a wish, and it's a stupid wish. And then he leaves and goes back to his planet, and now we have to deal with him being on his planet. Now we have to go follow him to the demon world. So it's Tribe's Frenzy. I'm just playing mono. I'm playing this mono. I forgot to pull up the list. I said I was going to. I'm playing this the straight up, super basic version, just with more room for tech cards. Dropped that in the wrong lane. Oops. Well, on the bright side, I can just block that. Him not using his Hero Heart on Darlene, I'm very happy with.
I mustn't die here.
Alright, let's get in there. And the other thing that I don't like about Daima is that it's very clearly for children. Like, it had a full recap of all of Dragon Ball in case you haven't seen a single episode. Oh no, I played that badly. And it also just plays to the camera too much. Like, the part where something cool is gonna happen. Do any of you guys remember Poot Lovato? Frick, yeah. Of course I remember Poot Lovato. That's Demi Lovato's hidden sister. She was hidden from the world and not allowed to be not allowed to achieve the fame she deserved. It's a tragedy. But I was going to finish talking about Daima. Goku literally talks to the camera and says, "This is going to be cool, guys. Check this out." And then he spins his pole around. And that's been the power pole, to be specific. That's been the only cool thing that's happened, was Goku spinning his power pole around. And he literally says, "This is going to be cool. Check this out." And then it wasn't cool. Alright, we lost because I was thinking about Poot Lovato. But I wanted to wrap up my Daima discussion because the show I've been watching that I'm into is Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm really excited. I finished season 1, and now I can watch season 2. There will be justice for Poot. I'm so sad that people don't know about Poot Lovato. Her story's been buried, it seems. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to watch any more of Daima, because I want to watch more Jujutsu Kaisen. I just saw it was on Crunchyroll. I have Crunchyroll now. If anybody has any anime recommendations, you should recommend me an anime. Because I'm really... We must lobby Congress to get Poot freed from the basement. I don't know if it's that easy. I feel like it would have happened by now if it were that easy. There's been so much online discourse about Pooh that something would have been done by now, if something could be done. You know, I thought this was a 5 for some reason. I would have mulliganed. Maybe they'll play in a different lane so we can JP. Do the US have a parliament? I'm not going to even respond to that comment. Wait, maybe I should. I just thought it was a funny comment. It's so foreign. Technically we have a parliament-esque thing. Oh, I dropped my glasses. I wear glasses. Reveal. ReZero starting life in another world is fantastic. Goblin Slayer. I will check out a couple episodes of both. I just gotta finish Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm really, really excited to get to the Shibuya incident. Because so far I really like Itadori. And I'm excited for him to grow and become like a cool shonen protagonist rather than just like a kind of normal one. He's pretty cool so far, but I'm excited for him to eat more fingers. And so far they got me. There was a part early on where it's like the part where you're supposed to get got. They introduced this one character, and he's supposed to be. It's like this is gonna be my only spoiler for Jujutsu Kaisen. There's a character who's introduced that is clearly meant to be a potential homo-romantic love interest, or just a good friend for Itadori. But it's so well written that it's impossible not to read it as a potential gay love interest, or just a ship moment character, where he gets along with Itadori so well, like he has such an opposite vibe to Itadori, where it's like they both like movies, and movies are actually like an important aspect of Itadori's training. So the fact that he likes movies and this kid likes edgy movies and he's really weird about movies, it was just like a very honest thing for them to connect over. So they become quick friends, and the kid has a lot of tragedy in his life, and Itadori is like the one person who kind of gets the kid. So there's a lot of reason to ship them, in my opinion. And then all of a sudden, this is the only spoiler. If you don't want the spoiler for the next 5 seconds, for the first 12 episodes of Jujutsu Kai, skip the next 20 seconds. This character is killed, despite all this great building up, and yeah, we gotta. This one's for you, Junpei. This one's for you ship moments. I should check out Miggy and Doll. I haven't finished it yet, but I would love to watch something funny. So that happens, and it's like, dang, now I can't get out because you skip the next 20 seconds. Good point. I just meant to mute or ignore it. That's a very good point. Wah wah. But I totally fell for it. How does one skip? My bad. I hope nobody was bothered by that spoiler, because this show's really popular, and I hope you guys are already watching it. Because I'm so into it. It's so much fun so far. And I haven't gotten to the part that people are like really excited about, which is the Shibuya incident, apparently. It's coming in season 2, so I'm really excited to get to that and see what all the hype is about. It's apparently the thing that turns the show from being like a good shonen to being the greatest shonen of all time, where people are literally putting it like at #1, above like Naruto and all these classics. So I'm excited to see if it could possibly compare to Naruto for me, which is my favorite show of all time. And thank you guys for the recommendations. I will definitely check out Miggy and Dali, and maybe a little bit of ReZero. That's the one with that dumb guy, right? Who, like, he gets trapped in another world and he can kill himself a lot. I was watching JJK, but I only watched like 8 episodes. I don't really care if you spoil it. If you didn't get, like, because my understanding is the part that I spoiled isn't really like the part where people are super care about it. Yeah, the current big 3 of the 2000s would be JJK. I'm pretty sure My Hero is over. I guess My Hero might have been up there. I feel like Attack on Titan also deserves notice. Just wait till the power levels start coming up in JJK. They've talked about, like, the fingers. I think the fingers are funny, where it's like, he's 8 Sakuna's fingers strong. Without saying too much, yeah, that is ReZero. Okay, I've just heard about it. It's a very widely discussed show. So I definitely check out a little bit of it, especially if there are chatters who are familiar, because then when I come back to talk about it, it will be more fun to talk about. Yeah, I didn't follow through on My Hero, but I watched the first 2 seasons. I watched up through Stain, and I really liked it. But I guess people got on it for being just too generic shonen-y. I also heard a lot about the hate, and I never kept up. Do other characters eat fingers too? Nah, just the one guy. There's just one guy that eats fingers. There's a single dude that eats fingers, and it's like a big deal. It's definitely a really weird show. Like, the fighting is like, I should have saved that, honestly, but this is just as good. Marcellus is just as good. I liked Deku being a crybaby. That was very charming to me. Although it was a bit much, I guess. It was a bit much early on, because it's like, my favorite character is Naruto. My favorite anime character is Naruto. It goes without saying. He's like a kid character. It's realistic to be as emotional. Yeah, I like that sensitive side to him. It's the same reason I like Naruto. Like, showing your emotions is something that a lot of us aren't easily able to do as adults. You're not as allowed to do it. So seeing these emotionally vulnerable characters and seeing it be like a strength is quite empowering. I really liked that side of Deku. That was definitely not something that I would consider a possible negative for him. Yeah, I'm not saying that everybody should cry in public, but I wish there was more. I wish that we could, you know? I'm an emotional guy, and I don't get to cry enough. Now I'm laughing to hide the genuinity of it. But if I could go to work and cry, that would rule. That would be awesome. And they're just like, you know, he's just having a go of it. I don't know if that would actually be awesome. That would kind of be a lot to deal with if my coworkers would just show up and start crying. I don't know if I would like that.
Finished. You're buff already.
Sure, go for it. Oh yeah, Japan has a lot of infamous social issues. Like, I know there's the famous, that line, like, the nail who sticks out gets nailed, gets knocked down or whatever. That sounds pretty intense. And the fact that you never get fired and you only can work for one job, that also sounds pretty intense. Obviously, there's a lot of problems with American work culture, and I don't love being an American, necessarily. But I do feel lucky at times, yeah. Yeah, I hate a character who loses what made them themselves early on. That's why I like Naruto. That's why Naruto resonates with me. Like, after the time skip, Naruto is, maybe he's not as, like, much of a goofball, maybe he's not as much of a prankster, but he's still emotional. And there's, like, that moment where he has a panic attack that, like, breaks my heart. So emotional. Perfect. That was really good. Let's take the +2. Let's get greedy. Put the aggro on.
Now we're talking.
Like, the moment where Naruto is just given too many things that he has to care about, and he's like told like too many things. He's like, you can't do it. You can't save Sasuke. You can't save Gaara. You can't save the world all at the same time. No, he stole that by Gaara, and it was after like Sakura's fake confession, which just gave him more to deal with. So he just he starts breathing really hard and he has a panic attack. Beautiful, so greedy, thank you. Yeah, I've learned this deck a little bit, I put in my time. I love getting props from the Orichi player. Let's just lock him down. We've got this, I should play it a little safe. Oh, we're way ahead. I gotta catch up on AOT. I only watched those first couple seasons, that first season or two. And then I remember there was the discourse about him being like too fascist. And that got me that was very interesting to catch from the sidelines.
Only rest.
Naruto to me is practically a perfect show. Even though it's like super not. The arc of Naruto is like fully executed. It like doesn't miss any of the beats it needs to hit. Even though it takes a while to get there. Some characters do get forgotten about a little bit. The important stuff is fully like they do it right. And that's Naruto really getting pushed to his limits and seeing like the limits of his ideology and stuff. And if he really can connect with all these people in the ninja world and stuff. If he's really cut out to be the Hokage. I haven't watched any animes in a long time. That's why I went in on Jujutsu Kaisen, because I've heard a lot of discussion about the Shibuya incident, and I want to get in. I want to get in on the ground, not really on the ground floor, but I guess that I do want to get on the ground. No, talk about forgotten characters. My boy Rock Lee done dirty. He does still have the most famous fight ever. Like, that's the most famous fight in Naruto. When people talk about Naruto, they talk about the Rock Lee Gaara fight, and I feel like even Gen Alpha knows about Rock Lee Gaara, so we don't need to be like too heartbroken. Although, yeah, it all went to the wrong unit. I only needed one to go there.
I'm gonna blow you away.
Yeah, I don't know why Lee never got a... Rock Lee never did anything in Shippuden. It was very, very lame, yeah. You know, this is kind of a bad move. I kind of want to play this 5. Wait, I already played a 5, never mind. They're doing the MP thing. Yeah, this is like the first time I've ever seen anybody do that. Wow, awesome.
Choose my own destiny.
Bryce Papenbrook as an annoying character? You don't say. Would have never thunk that one. I don't mean it in a bad way, though. I mean, he does. He does just tend to voice. Was he the guy who voiced Kirito? Not a big fan of Kirito. I don't need to add to the Sword Art Online discussion, though. I only watched the first 2 seasons. I don't know about the parts where it was supposedly getting good.
Mustn't die here.
Oh man, we are cooked.
Now I've got you.
It's crazy to me that we could call a character basically Deku with X when Deku is basically Naruto with superpowers. I was gonna say with more emotional crying, but that's still the same. He's just Naruto. He's just green Naruto. And is Naruto really that original? I don't know. To me he is, but that's because that was my first exposure to a character like that. So for all of these younger people, I imagine, another blonde boy, yes. He also voiced Adrian / Cat Noir in Miraculous. That's a show I kind of want to watch because it has really great art direction, but I've never seen that.
I'm gonna blow you away.
Wow! Just the non-reaction draw. Super gross. What a powerful deck. I cannot believe they buffed a Retroar. What data led them to buff Erato? More than a little confusing. Ooh, I need more water. I want to go get more water, but I just started a match. I can't do it yet. And even in the context, the buff made 0 sense for this meta. Even in the context of the patch notes always being a little bit behind, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. The deck was. Well, I guess maybe the deck wasn't good. Maybe they buffed it because the deck was bad. When Burn was the best deck. Yeah, that must have been why. They buffed it because it was weak in the Burn meta. And of course it was weak in the Burn meta. It was banishing things. Making Burn stronger. I need water. How well am I in mirror matches? In green mirror matches, I'm usually pretty good. I play really patient in mirror. I tend to play pretty patient in mirror matches. I'm not great at getting greedy when I need to.
Protect Lord Nagam. I mustn't die here. I can't let them get away.
It depends. My first top 100, I played a lot. The first time I got top 100, I've got top 100 twice. The new intern loves purple. I don't know about that. I think that's putting it on a little thick. Because purple is only the second or it's not as good as green. I think that the update to Errado is crazy. But I think if anything, they're favoring green. And maybe, I mean, we still have to see. Security Ball might go a long way to carry black next season. That Security Ball buff is crazy. Let's not joke ourselves. It has a stronger ascend than that was pretty weird. Got super distracted from what I was saying. It has a stronger ascend than Devil Show did back in the day. Okay. This is not the strongest demon list.
Lord Nagamasa.
I'm excited for it. I'm excited for Demon to be kind of good.
Over.
That's like gonna be one of the first things I play next season. Okay, that was fine. I was like, I can't do anything about that. But I think it's okay. Alright. We'll just play this down. The battle of who got the better racks? Oh no. Ooh, spreading infection, that's not that strong. Let's put on the pressure. Second Marcellus, that's kind of greedy. Kind of really greedy. We stole their Eddie E? How did we steal a 1 MP Eddie E? I don't know why they had a 1 MP Eddie.
This is far from over.
I missed what caused that. Yeah, that was a decent enough play.
I mustn't die here. I can't let them get away. I will protect Lord Nagamasa.
I was thinking too hard. But at the same time, I think saving the MP, not using it on poison over poison is correct. I still don't think we get back in this, but I think saving the MP was correct.
I mustn't die here. I can't let them get away.
I heard people saying Insect Glaive isn't that good. So just beware. Probably should have dropped my IFC there.
Lord Nagamasa, I'm here.
But I would rather drop whatever I get off of this. Oh, we lost. I should have been playing around that. Wait, no we don't. Oh, I forgot about the extra effect. How lucky.
I mustn't die here. I can't
My
let them
gosh.
get away.
Well, now I don't know what to do. I think we lose. Yeah, it looks like we just lose. Should I have cycled for... I should have, yes. Not that it matters. We're at the point... See, this should be a good example. This should be a good example of why that new card that's coming out is going to be really strong, I think, for Frenzy. Because you want to basically max out on copies of anything that... I don't know why I struggled to track that. You want to max out on Frenzy so you can keep getting discounts. Well, that's game over. We didn't have a good hand for our death effects to go to. Steven might save us. Steven on this.
This is far from over.
This is not far from over. We decked out. Can I do 1 damage? Yeah, I guess you're right. We didn't use Begin the Purge, but it's there for the turn 1 against green. That's entirely why I have it. Oh well, this is why some players play Step Down. Imagine if this were Step Down. That was close though. I feel like I played it pretty well, but not quite in there. There were definitely there was some point early on that I probably wasn't paying enough attention. Is Poison Over Poison the... What's the Season Pass card this season? Oh, it is Poison Over Poison. Have we gotten it yet? Good job at losing. Why would you say that? I didn't win though. It wasn't a good job. I didn't win. I should have 2 of them. Did I accidentally reap them? I might have reaped them without realizing they were secret cards. Now I feel like if we actually have already gotten them, then I feel dumb. I never reap a secret card. I love collecting those. Oh, I forgot to go get water. No.
Good care of you.
I had a nice comeback, but we didn't... Yeah, I guess so. You're right. Thanks. Maybe we should make changes. But Madcap should be pretty good. If this is Jury, we're going to want Madcap if it's Jury. I was supposed to have 2 secret Poison Over Poison. Oh no! I got rid of them. Well, that's one of the biggest L's I've ever taken, I would say, actually.
You devils. Naughty, naughty.
Oh my gosh, so lucky.
Lord Nagamasa.
I was gonna say that was the only hope. We are in this. That was an amazing start.
I will protect Lord Nagamasa.
Darn. I was thinking about using Hero Art on it. I probably should have used Hero Art. I don't know if we can win this one. Monster Hunter Stories? Would there just be... Would it be like specific hunters? I wouldn't know if there was. There could be, and I would have no idea. What do I do? And my stomach's growling. I didn't eat enough before stream. No, I wonder if I can go the extra hour that I wanted to. And I don't want to eat food on stream. That would be really embarrassing. I am going to take a short break after this match to go get water, though. And then we will be back for a little more orgy.
I will protect Lord Nagamasa.
There was a while ago, there were cards. I kind of had a feeling that the Dragons of War cards were Monster Hunter Stories cards, yeah.
I mustn't die here.
Some of those riders with the oh, and yeah, the quest cards, the Dragons of War cards. I knew somebody had mentioned it. It was some NPC lady. I need a top ramen. I even have some. Wait, I wonder if my stomach could be heard on stream. I hope not. That would be really embarrassing.
Where do you give and take?
Okay. Food will help me focus as well, I think. Although I do have to say, I think it's undeniable that Revenge was the stronger deck of what we played here tonight. Alright, folks. I will be back in just a moment. I must get myself water, if nothing else. Here I am. Boil some water. That would take too long, Axel. I ate half of a muffin, so now I feel like I will be well. And we will... I'm ready to win, is what I'm saying. That half of a muffin got me feeling like a freak. I don't know why I said that. Feeling like a fiend. I'm a fiend for food. What kind of muffin? It was a chocolate muffin. It was a, I think it's chocolate pumpkin. I think it's a pumpkin chocolate muffin. Something like, oh, is it? No, it's a banana chocolate muffin. Yes. Thank you for asking. Makes me feel like it's actually content talking about my food. But I guess it's relatable. Everybody eats. I don't need to worry that much about what I'm talking about. It's just like, I'm here. Snacking a little bit. I hope a couple of you are as well. Because we've been here for a minute, so I imagine it's probably about time to eat for at least some of you. You probably should. Here's your reminder. Get yourself a snack, folks. Okay. Let's see if we can win this non-mirror match. Unfortunately, they got one of our guys. It's just a Darlene or a copy fighter, though. Oh, they got a Marcellus. That's a lot better. Ooh, this Wasp Queen is going in. Interested until I said banana. It's the ones from Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's cooks. Trust me, it's the good shit. But it slipped my mind. Is that a banana joke? The banana joke slipped your mind? That's crazy.
I'm here.
Slipped my mind. It would be I for Gore. With the little emoji, you would do the meme. You had a meme prepared for you. I understand not liking of banana. I'm definitely a texture type of guy. And eating an actual banana is gross. Actual bananas have the worst texture of any fruit in any food. They are beyond unenjoyable. But they taste pretty good. Very unintentional pun. I thought it was intentional. I will always give people. I will always misread things. Any of you guys played Marble Snap? I never got into it. They went for JP to kill our JP. I never got into it because I heard the card acquisition was really bad. It seemed kind of stressful. Okay, I gotta start using hero art. I was feeling too cozy. I gotta... Snap is my main game. Ooh, a new chatter showed up to talk about Snap. I'm interested in this new Pokemon thing dropping. I have been wanting to learn a new card game. Possibly one I could get my friend into. My friend who drew the channel art. Because I tried to get him into TEPPEN and he didn't like it because he was bad at it. That's not what he said, but he didn't like it because he was bad. Alright, we got a 2 MP Darlene. That's freaking powerful. Oh, I thought that was the IFZ. I meant to... Oops. The Infinite Fear Zombie. I just like calling him by his acronym. Let's see. You're denying your... Oracle, you are denying your ancestral heritage by not eating bananas. Because deep down, we are all monkey. And you should not deny your cultural heritage. It's what it desires. Was Pokemon Pocket like a re-release of the Pokemon TCG? I thought there was already a Pokemon TCG app. I thought they already had their own Master Duel or MTG Arena. I thought they already had one. I've heard discussion about this game and I'm curious about it, but I literally thought that there was already something like this. Alright. Oh, it's more like a collector's game. Okay, that explains the appeal, because I have heard how the acquisition is very, very slow and a bit methodical. So I can see, with it explained that way, the appeal makes a lot more sense. How you get your favorite cards and then you can just kind of do what you do with them.
I will protect Lord Nagamasa.
I really want to cut Madcap. See, we really need that new card that's coming out. We're so bad at closing out a game.
I'm here.
We just need more frenzy units. And I keep forgetting to pull up the list. I will pull up my list, I mean. Oh, the new Pokemon thing is more like a collector's game. Cards are getting teased already? Yeah, you gotta... On Twitter, on the Play TEPPEN Twitter, it's not for the new set or anything, but supplementals are being revealed. They always reveal them at 1 AM in my time zone. I'm always up to see what the new card is. Even though I don't post about it, I'm always up to see what it is.
I mustn't die here. I can't let them get away.
You decrafted it? I don't decraft any legendaries while they're still around.
Not long now. I can't. That peaceful song.
I definitely want to check out the Pokemon TCG. I might have to try a little bit of Pokemon Pocket. Because I also like the concept of how IRL Pokemon locals are designed, how they're not as serious. Because one of the reasons I stopped playing or I had to stop playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Is because everybody was tryharding really hard. Like, you have to be playing the best of the best of the best at my locals in my area. Because everybody goes to, like, all of the locals, so they're all tryhard locals. These copy fighters are going in right now. Very close. Madcap Chase is worth it just for the ability to madcap somebody for game. It's not great that it's random, but there's a lot of situations that it helps in. I like it more than Forbidden Game. Alright, so I went so long without showing my list. Here is the list I'm playing. I don't have any legendaries still. I don't have every... Oh, I thought you said you don't have any. Yeah, that makes sense. You're not a big black player. It makes sense to decraft it. How many souls do I have at the moment? I'm gonna go and... Oh. Haven't reaped extra in a while. Not that many. Only 20k. Just the average normal amount that I like to have. Although I go down to 10k. That's the lowest I'm willing to have. Any less and I get stressed. But you gotta be playing triple poison over poison. That's one of the most that's one of the cards that makes the deck good. We're playing Marcellus at the moment to help deal with green. No, I don't like the 3MP Frenzies. I am not interested in playing them at all. I feel like the deck is better without them. I feel like we're plenty consistent, and I don't want my copy fighter buffs going to that card. One of them has bad stats, and the other one requires 3 sacrifice. That's the big reason I'm not into Shandi. I like Shandi because I like her name. I would play Shandi because I like the name Shandi. But I don't like the 3 sacrifice. I think the 3 sacrifice makes her unplayable, almost. Makes her not worth it to me. Is there like a term for setting up the max amount of cards possible in a deck? Of the same desired card, I mean? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Is there a term for setting up the max amount of cards possible in a deck? Like playing 3 copies of a card? I always call that maxing out, or just, 3 copies, play 3 ofs. Yeah, I think it's much better to play no 3s, especially with the new guy coming out that can revive any random frenzy. You don't want to have any 3s at this point. And the reason that we're maxed out on every single, all of the 5s, all of the 6s, is because you really want, of course you do want to get your stuff online. You want to hit the 4 to get the 5. You want to hit the 5 to get the 6. So having the highest number is good. But you really want to be able to hit those discounts with Steven. You even saw in a couple of games, when we were really aggressively using our stuff, we weren't getting all of them. We weren't getting discounts all the time. So with that one new card will make a big difference. I personally am just going to straight drop the 3 Marcellus for 3 of the new guy, I think. And that's how I play Frenzy. We're gonna do maybe one more game, and then we'll see if anybody sent me any lists. And we are gonna play some Ascend, is what I plan to round out the stream with. Although we do have... Oh, I thought I queued. We might play some Nerg as well. This looks fun. The Monster Mash Nerg. I will have to check that out as well, actually. From Oracle, I got some Monster Mash Nerg I'm looking into. I really need the 3MP JP Destroy. Yeah, in those matches, I was seeing that would have been a lot more helpful than... It would have been a lot more helpful than Madcap, it seemed like. As good as Madcap is, I was ending games with Madcap in hand, and Forbidden would have been way better. Forbidden something. Yeah, 4, 5, 6. I was looking around. I was like, is this a good hand? I don't know why I was looking so hard. Yes, thank you. Send me the list. I want to play a couple more. Some funkiness for this last hour. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it, because I've never, ever played the Tiffany JP decks, but I felt like it would be the perfect thing for Halloween and for the last day that deck is around. Oh yeah, that's a great interaction. You gotta be kidding.
With this, I can finally rest.
A big reason that I built this deck and learned it was because of the fact that I have Machine Armor Orochi. Alright, we're 2 hours in. We've played an hour of two very cool black decks that I'm a big fan of. So now we're going to play some Raging Demon, as well as some other things. Let me get this first. Don't need to change a card, I love that. And then let me see, I don't see the deck from Axel yet. I wonder if they have sent it. I'll come back to look for it soon. But for now, we're going to start off with a little bit of Ascend. I got a bunch of different versions of Ascend. Only like 1 or 2 of them is good, though. Alright, I'm back in chat. I know, that was quite a rage quit. Coral? No. No, I want to have an entertaining stream. Ooh, okay, here's the deck from Axel as well. Let me grab this. Could you send me a QR? I don't have the time to drag 30 cards. That's not good content. Could you send me a QR, Axel, my dearest? I don't like to deck build on stream. So, I'm gonna go over what I have for, I'll leave if I see you play Coral Stall. Good thing I'm not planning to play it. So I have a couple versions of Ascend. This is inspired by the version that both Oracle as well as Miso Soup, his name's not Miso Soup, it's just Miso. Japanese player Miso had a list similar to this. Oracle also had a list similar with some Hideos. I took a little inspiration from both. This is what most people would consider the good version of Ascend. We'll try that out in a little bit. What was this one? This one is me coping on good stuff cards, trying to summon Juju back, trying to use Balrog. I don't really want to play that one. This is one I tried to build with Poison, to get advantage out of Poison, just max out Poison's value. But I never draw Poison when I play this version. So this one also isn't very good. It's fine though, we might play it. And the good version of Ascend, for my money, the one that I'm having a bit of success with, is just Frenzy. I mean, it's what we're playing, what we were just playing, but we swapped out some of the extra room. Yay, thank you, Axel. I will pull that up in a second, too.
I'm taking you down.
But to start off with, we're going to keep playing a little bit of Frenzy, see if we can do a cool version of Frenzy. Alright, 5-6, I'm good with 5-6. I didn't want to go 4 and then try to draw the 5. Devil Breaker though. Okay. I'm scared. Oh, we got reset. Oh no. That bites. Alright, we're good. We made it out of that. Yeah? What the heck? That was so lame. The worst Devil Breaker player on ladder. That was awful content. I mean, maybe not, but I guess everybody loves to see Devil Breaker lose. But still, that was lame. Whoa. Lemao? Very lime. What? I'm like, I'll never understand what that meant, and I love it. Every time I see Princess hit the board, I question why they buffed her so hard because, jeez. Yeah, no, one of the, it's just in the line of modern Teppen balance patches pushing power creep rather than addressing power creep. It's kind of something that I have fun with. At least, I guess we'll see how it pans out. Lamau is Lime in Malay. Huh. That's very interesting. I love that. I love when chat can teach me things. So we're still maxed out on frenzy units. We still have just the same chance to draw them. We're just not getting as lucky now. Well, now I love that. I definitely have a habit of saying like lol instead of LOL and stuff like that. Wah! And I often look silly for it. Yeah, I mean, come on, man. They did that as fast as possible. This version isn't very strong. I mean, it's not bad. When I was testing it, it didn't seem that bad. We are maxed out, right? For Copy Fighter, yeah, we're maxed out. GG, yes. Even when I lose, it's a GG. Up against Shoes. Alright, we played our 2 strong decks to start with, you know. So now I'm messing around with this end. I don't think this is as strong, and we're running into real strong pilots, so it's maybe not the best choice to end stream with a weaker deck. But I do want to show off this version. I think it's interesting. We're just not getting lucky yet. Okay. I do have Thrasher in the deck, and I wonder if he's even that good. Okay. I like this hand. I like where this is going. Maybe. Growth version, very scary. Interesting that the optimal way to play it is Gloria Muscular instead of Muscular. I would have thought it was better to play in the other order. To fully, like, they chose to fully level Gloria instead of fully leveling Chef. And I would never have done that. But I guess it must be better to do that. Alright, we're so far behind. I won't hit surrender yet though. Yeah. Knew that was coming. Did they really drop another Chun to try to kill us? I thought I was still playing Dark Invitation. Went for a Dark Invitation line. Chun poops your pants? That's what rustling britches is, I believe. When your britches get rustled, that means you pooped your pants. I'm just kidding. I don't think that's actually what it means. Maybe it does. I've never thought about what it means. Yes. Please nerf green Schoolyard Royale cards. Kind of a good take, actually. Those are the only green cards that I don't find that fun. And if I don't find a green card fun, then it should probably be nerfed. Because I will play any green card. Unless it's too powerful. Oh my gosh. Kick the bucket, that means you died. To kick the bucket is to die. Barf. This build sucks. I'm gonna try to get one build win with it, but... Because it's got good ratios, at least. I mean, we should... The idea is that I draw the Raging Demon stuff later. I guess I mulliganed really badly that time. Okay. One more try with this build, then we'll hop on a different RD build. And then we will also try the Monster Mash, as well as Dual Tiffany. The most evil, wicked deck there's ever been. Alright, Bringer, I can fight a Bringer.
I'll give you 5 minutes. Make them count.
Okay. And we drew the perfect curve. We drew 4, 5, 6 with an ascend. I didn't expect that. Sometimes I talk too much. Alright, I'm feeling good about these 2 Stevens at least. And now I'm being laughed at by chat. Go, Steven.
A little gift.
Win me this victorious day. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Help me to be victorious. Get them out of this dang store. I wish that the Dead Rising remake came to Switch. I'm such a poverty gamer, you guys. I only have a Switch, so I can't play all these cool games that people talk about. Gosh darn it. Oh well. Get out of here. We're still good. Alright. We're getting in there. We played through 2 Balrogs, which is a lot of juice that they haven't spent on revenge. So I'm feeling good.
Here's a little gift.
Would I consider this game to be pinged? I only have a Switch, yeah, I'm kind of a lamer. I'm a poverty gamer for real, but it has all the games I love, so I'm still happy. Like, I got to play Echoes of Wisdom, I got to play Shadow the Hedgehog. What more do I really need to ask for?
Here's a little gift.
And I can play Vampire Survivors. I'm excited to play that. I hope the new update should be out tonight. The Castlevania update, I'm really excited. Oh, I was going to respond to this chat, this chat message. Would I consider this game to be ping dependent? There are certain things that are ping dependent, very much so. The ability to go for a perfect block, as we call it, the last second, frame perfect block, requires good ping, and is generally inadvisable to go for, because it's not about quantity but quality. Wait. I think the Switch is high quality. I like my Switch games. I felt like that was an anti-Switch comment. I don't know if it was or not, but for me, I'm happy with the Switch. I do have my laptop, but it can't run things very well. Get out of here. That was great. That felt great. But yeah, going for a frame perfect block or activating an action or dropping something, the frame after action phase ends is favored for Japanese players. And I hate to say that because it sounds like a conspiracy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Beeline is right. I'm pretty sure whether a unit blocks or attacks when they're placed on the same moment is ping dependent. That's an awkward one that nobody really likes. Okay. Yes. Finally, we can start going for our stuff. But people say that the ping connection used to be better in the early days. It was more equal, and it's generally theorized that there's only Japanese servers these days, and Japanese players have the advantage in reactions. They're not just cooked. They're not just cracked like that. Yeah, attack lines do desync a little bit. That one's not as big of a problem. Very cock-blocky. There are definitely things... there are the ping is definitely the worst thing in this game, I would say. Can't really defend ping. Yeah, I think it's necessary, unless you are in the Japanese community area, adjacent to. I think it's very, very necessary to hedge your bets. You should be. You can think about if the times that you want to go for those big flashy plays, but you should be primarily focused on mitigating risk. So, as much as it is good to wait until the last second to drop a card, you should play it earlier because it's less risky. You should always be taking the less risky option. Oh, I should have ascended this, but I wanted to talk about...
Here's a little gift.
This was our one good chance to get a win, and I glumbled it. I bumblefucked it. Oh well, I'm gonna try one more time with this deck. I want to try to get a win with... we'll come back to it. I'll hop on one of the other frenzy lists I have. Ascend lists, I mean. Okay, I don't want to wait the 20 seconds.
This is a fight to the death. Show no mercy.
You cock block it? I don't know if that means what you think it does. That has like a certain connotation in English. That would be too strong, Axel. I think that would be too strong.
My fists know no equal.
Oh, did I grab Axel's list or not? I want to get a win with Raging Demon before we abandon it. No, look at that! Oh, only 4 in a row. It's not as bad as I thought. Let me grab Axel's list. Hello? Oh, I need to craft 2 M Bison real quick. I guess I'm willing. Alright, but first, I want to get some wins with Raging Demon. At least one. Black used to be the color that was all about healing. Black definitely still has healing. Not as much as it did back in the day, but black is definitely... Oh, Khan's run! Stop doing it, bro!
How long can you keep it?
The third time is not a coincidence. The first 2, full benefits of the doubt. But the third time is not a coincidence. Why do you want the 3 of? Oh well. We run it.
Try harder.
Maybe it is a coincidence. He is still just playing the same deck. Did I get a nickel every time? If only. Because then I would have 3 of them. I would enjoy that greatly. I should charge him. Yeah, I should try to charge him a nickel for each time. Zero tribes because it was revenged. We don't have Marcellus yet. At least we got these to deal with juries. Very awkward hand. Huh.
Naughty, naughty.
Get her out of here. Man, this hand sucks.
Don't disappoint me now.
Not only is it a snipe, but it's the third one. Doofenshmirtz for TEPPEN! That would be broke as hell. Okay, now I can get my Eddie E's online at least. I mean, come on. Modular. Let's go. That was cool. I enjoyed that greatly. Oh yeah. If a card goes to your EX pocket when it's full, it will go to graveyard. And there's a number of interesting interactions with that. For example, they really went for that? No respect. For example, the most interesting interaction in regards to that is there is this one card. See, I really want that to go up to 3 so I can Eddie E it. There's this one card, Beautiful 8 Trish, that returns a card and then lowers its own stats. And that card, damn. And that card will not have its stats lowered if, okay, we're gonna go for, if it bounces to a full pocket. So there's a lot of interactions in regards to that stuff.
It's a game of give and take.
Alright, I'm not amused. I'm not amused by the third stream snipe. The second time I gave you credit. But during the third time it's kinda lame, dude.
No mercy.
Maybe it was a coincidence though. Just let it be a coincidence. Like, you already got to show off your deck. There were the 2 really clutch matches, and then, you know, is it really that cool to show Jury off again?
What?
There's a reason I would never play a Jury deck on stream, is because it always plays the same patterns. It's just not interesting to me, sorry. Okay, he's probably not trying to stream snipe then, he probably just is playing. And it really is the fact that it's Jury. I wouldn't be mad if they were playing a different deck. I've been stream sniped in the past, and I thought it was funny. But I don't like Jury. That's the one card that I mauled over. I really want to get a win with RD. Don't know if Tribes is the way to do it.
Looks like we have the upper hand here.
Okay, we're in there. Now I'm waiting for them to go for a big breakaway or something so I can Hideo.
The stage is set for the final act.
Yeah, alright.
See you
There was
around.
big numbers on that and they still bounced it away. That was weird. That was very weird. Okay, for once we're in here. How often do they release animated cards? There are always 4 animated cards in every new set, and they also release an animated legendary on set releases. Those are the only times we get any. They do also release a secret card every season, or how often do we get secret cards for AXGPs? I don't know, those have been a little more random lately. But we get alt arts every once in a while.
The stage is set for the final act.
That was a bad block. Why is that so big? What the?
See you around.
Falcon? I just gotta cycle. Once again, we are cooked, I feel like. Have they been on black this whole time? No, I don't know why I thought that, oh my god. I was just like, they played the IFC. Okay. I think we can win this one. I thought I was gonna lag and I wasn't gonna get my my destroyer. I thought they were playing something. Is why I was lagging.
See you around.
Okay, they finally went for their breakaway. We can get a JP player. That's pretty huge. This gets us back in the match. And we also have Osric. Okay, we save the Thrasher for whatever they're coming down with. Yes, we're ahead! Okay. Now I gotta play this careful. Not gonna mess around.
The stage is set for the final act.
No ad.
See you around.
And then is that... Get it out of here. Okay, Tribes was the way to finally get a win. I'm not totally washed.
Prove your worth.
No. I do not want that.
Let's see how that works out.
Okay. Okay, wow, we got that hit in. That's huge. Okay.
The stage is set for the final
No
act.
bounce, that's lucky. Essential even. No tribes, they're cooked. But they're playing it out, I appreciate it. Finally I'm free from the raging demon curse. Gotta get through the nightmare on Halloween. Is it Halloween for any of you guys? Is anybody dressing up for Halloween? Anybody going as anything fun? Like I said, I'm going as a black player. So now that we got our dub with Raging Demon, we got a single win with RD. That was the worst deck we played tonight. But oh well. Hopefully they buff it again. I'm just trying to think of how to play this real quick. I'm gonna try it once, Axel, and then I'm gonna switch over to the. I don't think it's gonna work. Oh, it's still Halloween. Happy Halloween, everybody! I was excited to. Where's my pumpkin? Yay! Here's my pumpkin. I have my pumpkin now. A little teeny baseball-sized pumpkin that I like to juggle around for Halloween. It has brought me great vibes and great joy. Great comfort in these Halloween hours. Okay. I need to get to Tiffany though. I've had it for weeks. Yes, I'm talking about my pumpkin again. Ah, I dropped it. I don't know where it is now. I'll look for it after stream. We need to draw into Tiffany, not this. Was the nails and knives thing ever the thing about? I know what you're talking about. You're talking about that urban legend where Candy has like.
Over.
Oh, okay. So this gets us to Tiffany. Okay. No, I don't believe the thing with razor blades being put in candy was ever real, and I don't believe it ever could be real. Because how does that make any sense? Okay, I believe we have our tribes.
I mustn't die here. I can't let them get away.
Oh, it doesn't reduce its cost. It's kind of unfortunate. I know we have another Digidorma. Let's place the last Digidorma.
Lord, not the Masa.
This is pretty sick. But I don't think we're getting out of this one.
Run from me.
The life cost is too great. We can Tiffany again. Oh, we don't have Juju's engrave, I don't think. Gotta wait for her to go. Okay. Gotta heal. Try. I'll see what I can do. There's another Tiffany. That's really good. Did you have any luck with the version that had the flying guy? Offered hand. They're just mocking us because I want that card. There's not one.
I'm here.
That was a bad cycle. I panicked. Oh, there was one.
I mustn't die here.
Okay, I no longer regret it.
Let them get away.
Oops! There was nothing engraved. There was no spirits. That was a big mess up. Alright, that was pretty sick. We might try it again. We might try it again with the other list Axel sends if I receive it in time. But I also want to try the Monster Mash list. It was a graveyard smash. It was the Monster Mash. Da, 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 da. It was a graveyard bash. Alright, I should have looked at the list so I have an idea of what I'm doing. Potapone? What is Potapone? Let me look up what Potapone is really quick. Oh. That's like a classic game. Was that a Capcom game? If so, then that should totally get in. That would be really cool to see. I didn't know that was a Capcom game. If it's not, then I don't think its chances are likely. But it'd be cool to see that. That's a classic. Barf. 10 MP, very strong play. Take your banish. Ah, too demoralizing.
Last warning. Surrender now. Time to finish this.
Oh, it's a Sony game.
I'll choose my own destiny. Playtime's over.
Oh yeah, well everybody appeared in Astrobot. I don't think Astrobot really leaned... Astrobot had so much money that it could get anything in it, I feel like.
I'm gonna blow you away.
Which is why they got everything. See, that's a good example of a reason that I actually want to get a PlayStation, is so I could play, like, I've played Devil May Cry at my friend's house, but I want to play, like, all of Devil May Cry 5 myself. I've only played 3 on my own, and that was a great game. I wonder if we can win this. That's a huge miss. Square Enix is so iconic for Sony. No Cloud is like a big gap.
I'll choose my own destiny.
This hand, it's not great at the moment. Nocturne PTSD. Was he in the re-release? I kind of wanted to play that, but I never got around to it because I don't have the time for RPGs. I'm so slow-brained, or I'm so ADHD. I need constant dopamine and stuff, which is why I play games like Vampire Survivors. The second half PTSD is real. Was he really good in the game or something? I always thought it was just like a funny Easter egg that he was playable in that game. Is he like hated and infamous or something? I'm bricked up. Please play a 3 attack unit. Forget it. I got all type of interaction, but nothing that really helps me.
Now I've got you.
Nice.
I'm gonna blow you away.
I'm gonna blow you away. Oh, the game in general is not very well liked. I thought that people liked that one because of the cool protagonist and stuff. Oh, that's a terrible, brainwash.
I'll choose my own destiny.
What are they going for here? Oh, why'd they go for brainwash? I guess they might be as bricked as we are.
I'm not done yet.
Okay, we can finally get these freaking Rainbow Devils online. We're gonna take this 5 and go for the 10 and free play. Ooh, that's terrible. Oh well. Fortunately, we didn't get to go for that destroy, but I think we probably still got this. Ooh, it's infamous for its difficulty. I've only played Persona 4, and that game wasn't that hard. How to deal with Trish. Thank you. Answer the question for me. That's really what I wanted to happen. Oh man, we got so much momentum back. Feels good to be playing this after playing all those struggling out RD games that we could not get to happen. I get an MP for that one. Alright. Yeah, the fact that that Persona 4 like plays itself half the time was the hardest thing, and also the part that made it the most like, oh whatever, it's not that hard. Low investment, just play a couple cards down. Is Security Ball on this? This deck is gonna go hard with Security Ball next season.
you.
Oh man. Bouncing these is so bad for you, dude. You cannot keep bouncing these.
Time to finish this.
That was a great matchup for us. I want to play Metaphor. If I had a PlayStation, I'd be playing Metaphor.
Done yet.
Actually, I'd still be playing Shadow the Hedgehog. That's the game I'm playing right now. It is genuinely so peak, Shadow the Hedgehog, Shadow Generations. My only complaint, and I feel like it's the only complaint that you could have with Shadow Generations, is that he never clocks his. This deck is so gas. Yeah, that shit was that was tight. He never pumps his Glock. He never gets his Glock in the game. He never shoots anybody with his Glock. Yeah, I like this list. The Eddie E's were putting in work, for real. Next season, I'm probably gonna... I'll probably keep this deck in my rotation and... Gas. Not ass. Gas meaning a positive. Gas meaning it goes fast. But yeah, Shadow never pumps his Glock. He never shoots anybody. He never kills the president. That's kind of a big miss. He's supposed to kill the president. That's what we love him for. That one time he killed the president was so awesome. He never... Yeah, it was a little disappointing. And there's no stage from Shadow the Hedgehog, was wild to me. Because they include stages from 06 and other games that are like... not well considered. And the 06 stage was incredible. The Sonic Forces stage was also awesome. The Sonic Frontiers stage was also really good. Sedition, yes. They have no commitment to their morals or anything. Oh, Choral Orchestra, we dodged it the whole match. Let's see if we can beat him with a deck that's also got momentum. Like, I can't be the only one who just sometimes thinks about the intro to Shadow the Hedgehog where he's standing on top of those cars, looking down and then starts shooting everybody. It just pops in my head sometimes. I'm like, dudes will look at this and say, hell yeah. They're really going to play around our middle lane. We'll just ascend on it. Okay, they're playing the purple version. Really? Oh wow, their life was too low for it to get its effect. That was a huge misplay. They could have easily gotten that for it. Shadow is... I do think about the Roman Empire sometimes too. But not as much as Shadow the Hedgehog. I would say Shadow is probably closer to my Roman Empire. Let's go. I think that's hard for them to deal with. Yeah, they didn't block it. Oh, but they, yeah, should have known. This Coral is hard to beat. I'd rather be fighting Mono Coral. So they're about to drop Natsu. I was about to say, I wonder if they didn't get the discount. That would have been great. Unfortunately, that would be insane as well. Game over. Losing on that Hittite Hotade was game. I needed to not take that. I guess there's still a chance. I guess. I should have gone for this and not this. I need to be using my hero on cooldown? I guess so. I'll be better about that next match. I just want to go for the big ones, you know. It's too desirable not to go for the +10s across everything. The thing that really cooks us is that they did, in fact, seal their Natsu. If we didn't have to play through Natsu again, we'd be fine. But we're cooked. Yeah. Okay, I've seen enough. I've seen enough. That was unfortunate. Pretty well played though, let's be honest. They got the juries on the right cards. Where'd my pumpkin go? Oh, it's way over there. I found it though. Yeah, dude, that deck is not good for the meta, not good for the health of the game. Ooh, the change form mirror. Kind of an awesome way to be wind and stream down. I like this. I like change form as one of the last decks we play. Might be the last deck we play. Requires a bit of brain power though. I'm like at the point where I'm like, oh, I don't know if I can think hard enough for this deck. See, that's the reason I normally only stream for 2 hours, is because my brain usually weakens sooner than this. Yeah, and that guy was only playing one Natsu. I'm fairly certain. Maybe they had two, but it seemed like one. I tried to grab this card and I couldn't do it. It was so sad. That was... that was not my best moment. Kind of feels like more evidence that I should have ended sooner. We're winning though. We've got the advantage. Ooh, we have an Eddie E ready? Nice. I'm not at low enough HP though. Alright, we're in there. I still can't hero art, very frustrating. Okay, cool, I can just take this block. I need another level up unit. We'll just go for JP. He's really strong here. super powerful. Yes. Great hero art. This is a perfect mirror match for the last couple matches here. I'm feeling super great about this. And we've got our 10 MP play to get Rainbow Devil online. Clear 2 units in the process. And we just gotta pick that. Let's go. That's the win. Where yo walk? I don't know what that means. Are you asking where I work? I work at a coffee place. And I always get the name. I'm pretty good about doing the names right. But my coworkers are really bad about it. My coworkers always get the names wrong. Like there was a really bad one recently. There was like a Hispanic guy and his name was Juan. It's like the most common name in America. And my coworker wrote it down as Quan with a Q. And everybody was kind of like, surely you know that that's Juan, right? But my one that was really bad was, there was an Asian lady named Anna May. Where yo walk? That's the thing Uncle Roger says. Interesting. But there was an Asian lady named Anna May, and I was Anna, first name, and then also May. Like those are 2 normal English names, and I wrote down anime. And then as soon as I wrote it down, I felt really dumb. Because that definitely wasn't the name she wanted me to, she was saying. Where yo walk? Oh. Where yo walk at, girl? I don't know what it means, but now I like it too. I don't really understand, but it's an enjoyable phrase, to be sure. Alright. We gotta win with this too. Let's try, to see if we can... Here we go. She keeps them all at a Shandon in a pretty cabinet. Killer Queen, is that this one? Looks like it. Where? This is just the same list with Juju. Oh, never mind. Here we go. Let's try this out. This seems like a spooky way to end stream as well. Let's see if we can get a win with this, because we weren't able to do it with the Juju Dharma one. There was too much self-sacrifice. We'll see if we can make this work. But if not, we might be wrapping up stream here. Oh my gosh, what is this? Will we ever get a setup reveal? It's my phone. For streaming, it's off my phone. And for recording... Oh, I got distracted. And for recording videos, I use this laptop and a microphone. And I screen record from my phone. Okay, what does it send the second time? Same card. Seal the flyer? Really? Yeah, I have a really nice phone, Beeline. Once I got the nice phone, I immediately was fully invested in streaming. Okay, now it looks like we have to Tiffany to get this wasp in the graveyard. Dang, Axel, I respect the hustle play in this version, but it's definitely a lot worse than the normal version, where you insta-win when you get to your hero, when you get to red. This is kind of struggle city. We'll see what we can do, though. Another Tiffany. There's the M. Bipson.
I mustn't die here. I can't let them get away.
Oh. Because, yeah, you put all this work into getting your combo and then you don't win on the spot, it's kind of sad. Because the setup is hard. I never said it was good. I did want to try it, though. I did say I wanted to try it out. I thought this one would be a little better than it was.
You run from me.
Isn't Tiffany that diamond thief? I know she's from Street Fighter. I couldn't tell you who she is, though. All I know her, as far as I know, she is just Red from X6's best friend. There's this one TEPPEN artist. They don't do art for TEPPEN, but they do art of TEPPEN on Twitter that I really like. And they made this tweet that's like, who is it went like, who is Red from X7's? Who is Red from X7's partner? And the response from TEPPEN people is Tiffany Lords from Street Fighter, or whatever she's from. And then they drew a cute art of Tiffany riding on Red's shoulder. And then, after the balance patch, he did an update of the art where they broke up. And Red is, like, crying, and Axel is comforting him. Which I thought was a great little arc. I love personifying these TEPPEN cards that we spend so much time with. Okay, we're fighting Coral again. I predict this is 2-color because of how they laid that Kyoko down. What are they invading? People don't really play invasions in this. Well, that's not what I expected at all. I forgot about this list. Didn't time that very well. Tiffany and Co. Gosh dang it. Oof, that was nasty. You gotta be kidding me. That was disgusting. Alright, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna ascend JP here. It's kind of a troll ascend, but it's the best option I have. Maybe not, though. What the? Oh, wasn't this Kame-san? Kame-san did an ascend Coral, I think. Maybe? Maybe I'm confusing myself. Okay, now we can get an ascend in the graveyard, which I kind of like. Although I would have rather it have been JP. Not the best way, now that I think about it. Yeah, let's frenzy our 4s, that's always good. We got a lot of juice. Disgusting! Yes, of course. I've known a bunch of the references you've made tonight, so it's no surprise that I would know the most popular reference you made. If I knew Poot Lovato, then I think it figures that I would know disgusting. When her kids are like not flushing their poops or whatever. That is disgusting. Okay. Are they on mono? I haven't even figured that out. No, they're on red. They're on green-red. I don't know why I had that thought. Gotta stay a little focused. Alright, you see guys, the reason I went back to this is because we got 0 wins with it earlier. I wanted to end the stream with a win on Raging Demon. So this is probably the very final match of stream, folks. How many poots trapped in basements? When you put it like that, it's actually quite sad. I like to think there was only the one, and that we're doing everything we can to save her, but if there's more, then the world is truly a dark place. Okay, I'm getting a little nervous. They're not out there, but they're in the basement. So sad. The amount of life gain they're getting makes me think I'm gonna lose this. What's their second tribe? Oh, it's Machine, yeah. Oh, that second tribe is crazy. I don't know about that one. Okay, we'll go for this. Play it nice and safe. We'll go for Wasp Queen when we're feeling cozy. When I'm not worried about what happens next. Okay, they ascended something that killed it. But I don't think they have enough time to gain back the life. Fire herb at this point's crazy. That's super wild. Okay, now we just need to play defensive, I think. I don't think they can gain back 8 in time without... because they haven't played Natsu since playing their life gains. This is a pretty sick match to end on. I kind of love this. Okay. I said I wanted to play it slow, but if I can kill him, I'll kill him. We will finish this off without being a coward. Not quite. They actually stopped us. Thankfully, I've got a lot of gas. I am so ready. I played nice and careful. No way. 2, 1. Ooh, they really had me sweating there. I thought they were about to tie the game. That would have made me mad. Yeah! This was a really fun stream. Perfect ending. Victorious! Yay! I'm feeling good about this one. I had a lot of fun playing some decks that I don't normally play. Playing some off-meta stuff. Trying some viewer decks is always my favorite. So thank you to Axel and Oracle for sending in your decks. Glad we could finish with an exciting win on a weaker deck. So yeah, we played some meta, we played some off meta, we played some black, we celebrated Halloween. Like the show? Which show? I don't know what show you're talking about. I'm so bad at keeping track of the things I'm saying, and not just being loosey-goosey. I think we all sing. Gracias. Mucho de nada, I think is what I mean to say. Wait, I think we all sing. That is like, what is that a reference from? Is that from Buffy? I can't remember. Oh wait, yeah, it's from Victorious. Victorious is pretty funny, yeah. Alright, I had to look it up. Alright everybody, thank you for coming out to celebrate Halloween with me and having some spooky cozy vibes. It was a blast. I hope you all have a good night, and I will look forward to seeing you again. I think we're going to stream next week on Wednesday, the same time as ever. So have yourselves a good night. Victorious is funny. I like Victorious. And I will see you all in the next stream. Have a good night, everyone.